Thank you for joining Landco. My name is Mark Lester, and I've been asked to speak about lessons of a real estate entrepreneur. I thought about that a little bit, and I'm really not necessarily one to teach lessons, but I was willing to share some experiences, and hopefully those will be of interest and of some value. One of the things I would mention about the real estate business in general is that it's a business that attracts a lot of people toward it for the simple reason that it's in all of our points of view all the time. People talk about real estate at cocktail parties and baseball games and what have you. They live in real estate. It's a part of everyday life. So it's a very easy topic for most to engage in discussions about the marketplace and so forth and so on. The obvious attractions as an investment in real estate are the age-old benefits of leverage, and here in the United States, the tax benefits that come along with the ownership of real estate. And so what happens in the case of an entrepreneur, the attraction of the investment goes hand in hand with a lot of times what the creative spirit is of an individual looking to express themselves more in a business like real estate than they might, for example, by buying a stock or buying a bond or some other type of business. Yet it is a business that does not necessarily come with the complications of an operating business, which can bring with it a lot more complexity with employees and other kinds of moving parts. What I would also add is that to get into the business of real estate, we want to think in terms of dependency on income and dependency on other life-sustaining requirements along the lines of income and what we need to support ourselves as the year goes on. And what we find in a lot of entrepreneurship is that there's a lot of rush toward the optimism and the wanting to be successful in these ventures without a lot of assessment of the downside of if it doesn't work quite the way we want it to. And so the cautionary tale here is perhaps it's best to wade in and not make it a sole dependency. In other words, don't give up your day job to become a real estate entrepreneur. And second to that, it's okay to make money in an alternate profession of some kind, and preferably one that's not related to real estate in the event a real estate business is not quite what it was intended to be or what we had hoped it would be, that we're not completely dependent on its success. I've seen a lot of entrepreneurs both bank on income and the investment accreting in value, and that's been problematic in downside markets. I'd also say, certainly celebrate the wins in real estate when the success comes, and it will, but acknowledge the mistakes. People are generally understanding if they understand the story that you're telling to be accurate. No one likes a braggart, so it's easy to crow about our successes, but it's best probably not to talk about them as much as we may want to. Understanding the resources that you have available to you, investors and their limitations and their expectations, is key. Attraction of deal flow, in other words, to the degree that we can repeat what we've done by having some sort of a way of generating new deals, is repeating itself is a very attractive thing to know how to do. So I would say that the American dream means a lot of different things to a lot of different people here in the 21st century. Ask yourself what it is you really want to do, and we think the real estate business is a great business. That's why we're in it. Welcome to Landco. Glad you could join us today. Thank you.